everybody. Welcome to the candy shop. Let me play my little song real quick if I can find it. I'm going to play my little song and then we will get started. Oh my goodness. I can't find it. Let me see if I can find my theme song and then we will get
But I
started.
want to welcome everybody to my channel, The Candy Shop. I am so excited. The Candy Shop. So this is my story time, The Candy Shop.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the candy shop. I am Candace, and this is the candy shop. I'm outside in my little wilderness of a backyard. As y'all can see, I'm trying to go live. I feel like just doing a little channel update. Hey, Lamar. Yes, I'll be going live later on tonight with Lamar and So Debonair talking about Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears. That story is disturbing to me and I want to talk about it, but I wanted to go live today. I know I'm in my backyard. Y'all hear the I don't know if those are crickets or whatever, but I'm in this Georgia atmosphere. Hey Lamar. Hey Tanga J. Hey Red Label. And hey Shanna. Good to see you. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Lamar. Good to see you. I feel like the bugs are gonna eat me up. But what are y'all doing? I wanted to do a channel update. I rarely go live with work. It is so hard to go live and do this YouTube stuff. It is very hard. Outside of YouTube, I have a full time job that requires a lot of my attention. And so a lot of times I feel bad for not going live. I love talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville, Ariane, the whole show. I miss the little shows that I used to do, but we're gonna get into it. Oh, hey, Popcorn! Let me put up your comment. Popcorn, I called you. Where was you at, Popcorn? I called you. Thank you for the super chat. My phone. Yes. But what do y'all want to talk about? This was just a little channel update to basically check in and see what's going on. A lot of times I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I love and Marriage Huntsville, but I don't always like talking about it because it just gets depressing. Like I like talking about other stuff. When I started this channel, it was more about Black women and topics that we enjoy talking about. So upliftment, calling each other out, whatever. That was what my channel was about. And so that's what I want to stick to. I know lately I've been focusing on Love and Marriage Huntsville, but it's getting hard to talk about that. Aw. And thank you, Tanga J. Do y'all like my atmosphere in my backyard? I'm scared to go in the grass because I think some snakes is in there. I got like a forest behind me. So and I'm trying to do this. Oh, hey, Prosperity Thick Girl. I may drop the link if I can figure it out. I'm on my phone doing this live. But we're going to go live. Me and Lamar, the real estate insider, and So Debonair. We're talking about Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears. Aries Spears. Yes, the snakes. Look at my I think it could be snakes back there in those trees. And I got flies and stuff flying on me. But I want to talk about Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears. That situation is very disturbing to me. Now, Tiffany Haddish is not a comedian that I followed, but I did like some of her movies. I did not like Aries Spears, but I think it's kind of ironic that all of this is coming out after Aries Spears talked about Lizzo. We'll be talking about that tonight, though. But what are some things that y'all want to talk about? Don't worry about the snakes, and my connection may go out. Don't worry about the snakes. Just shake some soap around. We do. We have a gardener, but I'm still afraid because the woods back there. They actually cut down some of the trees back there. So it's not supposed to be snakes, but I'm still scared. Lavender oil help retard. Yes. Thank you, Tanka J. And hey, Sharon F. Good to see you. So, what do y'all want to talk about? I miss going live with y'all. I miss talking to you all about the different shows. You know, Ariane went live yesterday. And it's flies flying in my drink. But Ariane went live yesterday showing her her clothes. Um, my thoughts on Ariane, they will always be the same. She's a side chick. I mean, even though the whole situation with her and Martella is supposed to be over, I still think they're messing around. Wait, what did you say? We're able to save a lot of money by switching my car insurance. Real label. Cute. Yes. I'm gonna DM you later about. Okay, DM me, Prosperity. DM me. Whoville Fashions by Aaron. Yes. I don't do that outfit. And for y'all that watch Love and Mary Huntsville and that follow me, did y'all see Aries' clothes? I'm not understanding that little thong piece, the one piece that looked like a piano. Somebody kept saying it looked like a piano in her comments, and that was hilarious to me. Ariana is a very attractive young woman, but clothes is not hitting anything, Miss Ma'am. And Ariana are around the same age. I'm not an old linebacker to be clothes. Sharon said, "Do I review Bell Collective?" I did episode 1. I didn't stick to it. It's been hard to stick to Bell Collective. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can turn around. Sorry, y'all. Let's see if I can turn around. The sun was in my eyes. Bell Collective has been hard to review. But I've watched the last 3 or 4 episodes that have been good. I think I want to come back and do Mimosa Monday with Bell Collective. Um, but we'll see. It sounds like one of my neighbors, one of my neighbors are out. But we'll see about Bell Collective. Dr. Seuss will be proud. I know of them clothes. Prosperity said Airhead and Sheree are the same person, just different ages. Unsuccessful people who thinks their body is their worth. You think? Well, I'll ask you this, Prosperity. You think Ariane is, or not Ariane, Sheree is all wrapped up into her body? I don't think Sheree showcases her body like Ariane. I just think it's completely different. I think Sheree gets her clout based off of being a housewife on the show. That's my little take on it. I'm not feeling it really. You're not feeling Bell Collective, Sharon? Yeah, I can see why. And hey, just simply good to see you. We can do Prosperity. Let me put your comment up. We can do Bell Collective together. I had started doing that on Mimosa Monday with my friend Hannah, but we can make it 3 people and do Bell Collective together. We got to catch up because I think they're on episode 6 now. Yes, I want to talk about this. So the Hunk for Jesus, Save a Soul, with Regina Hall and Sterling K. Brown. I watched it today. It was really good. It's very funny. They say it's not patterned off of Eddie Long, but I feel like that was Eddie Long's story. I just thought it was really good. The way that I heard about it was from Larry Reed. Yesterday, I watched Larry Reed live, and he talked about it. But I think that is really good. It's on Peacock right now, and it was funny to me. Reminded me of church life, um, just things that go on in the church, and especially mega churches. So I definitely wouldn't mind talking about it. Y'all know I had a series called Church Hurt, and yeah, it was good. Tanga J, you like Bell Collective? Yes. And please don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you like my channel, support. I want to see what the ladies are doing in Jackson, Mississippi business wise, not all the drama. Yeah. So Jackson, with Bell Collective. I want to see them, but I don't like that new girl. The new lady, she is kind of she seemed like a cloud chaser, but she was involved in a lot of different areas. If you, I don't know if you know her name, Sharon, but the new lady that was everywhere. And yes, Hunk for Jesus is hilarious. Make sure you guys check that out on Peacock. Prosperity says Sheree is always talking about her body, old and cold, squats, not shots. She talks about her body just as much as Airhead Curry, and all she wears is body wear. Excuse me. Sheree looks better though. Sheree looks better than Miss Ari. I don't like Akeisha. That's her name, Akeisha. Lakeisha. Is her name Akeisha or Lakeisha? Yes. And popcorn, I'll call you. Yes, after I get off the live. But I don't like that new lady. I think maybe it is Akeisha. I don't know, but I don't like her at all. And she's. I'll say this. She looks like what's her name from Love and Marriage Huntsville. She reminds me of Tiffany from Love and Marriage Huntsville, but at least Tiffany wasn't such a clout chaser as this girl on Bell Collective, Akeisha. So that's her name, Akeisha, and she's married to a football player. She looks better, but they're the same person in Martell's type. Who? Oh, Ariana Sheree. Right. Let me turn it. Can y'all see me? The sun is like really getting to me. Yes. Okay. So Akeisha. Yes. But yeah, I don't like her. Like, it's one thing to be about your business and be a woman that is involved in many different circles and business and all that. But every time somebody says something, she was a part of it. And I didn't like that. Like, we know that in business you network, and it seems like she's did her due diligence to network and be in many circles. But for this show, it just seemed like she was doing too much. And that's why I don't like Akeisha. And I don't like talking down on a black woman. But Akeisha was doing too much for me, and she acted bougie. And then she was like, "My plate is dirty. My stuff is dirty. I can't sit at this luncheon," and whatever they were doing on that last episode where Letitia had the luncheon for the women empowerment or whatever. Akeisha was acting real bougie at that woman empowerment, so I wasn't feeling her at all. Yes, but this is fun out in the in nature like I am. The sun is beaming down on me. I might have to go one step down. But I will be live tonight with Lamar and So Debonair, and we'll be talking about Aries Spears and Tiffany Haddish. Prosperity said, but it's all her family's business and not her own, though. So she need to sit on down. Right. Akeisha is so annoying, and she don't respect the Bronx at all. The Bronx, what? Akeisha seems like she is too above it all and wants everyone to know us to know a sign of her insecurities. Right. And yes, it is hot. I mean, it's warm in Georgia. I'll say that. It's not hot, but it feels good. Like I'm trying to sit in the shade, but the sun is like killing me right now. It feels good. I want to put a pool in. Well, let me show you my backyard. Oh, I feel old. There's like I'm trying not to fall down these damn stairs, but there's like dips in my backyard. If y'all can see, there's hills and stuff. So I don't think we'll be putting a pool in. If we do, it'll be above ground. I used to want an in-ground pool, but I don't know. We'll see. One day we'll get a pool. But yes, going to the shows. It yes, it is. It's not like to me. Texas backyards are really huge, Lamar. Texas backyards are really huge. My backyard seems medium compared to the Texas backyard. Look at that, and then that behind me. It's a nice size, but I don't know. Now I feel like y'all can't see me. Let me go step down. Whew. Thank God it's not that hot in DC today. Right? I need to come and see you. My best friend lives in DC. And I'm showing y'all my house. Y'all gonna see my house. My best friend lives in DC, Prosperity, and I usually come to visit her. I used to live in DC as well. Yes. But it is a nice day. I mean, back up. So this is good. I'm scared a snake is gonna get me. A garden snake. So I'm down in the actual backyard. What did you say, Tanga? Is the water cross the water? Let me go back closer to my house. My internet was acting up. You said, is the water crisis affecting Bell Collective? Can y'all see me? Let me sit down. You said, is the water crisis affecting Bell Collective? I believe it is. Oh, oh. Oh, my little thing. Tell me if I freeze because I keep moving around. But it may be affecting Bell Collective. Yes, we will definitely hook up, Prosperity. We will definitely hook up. I'm in DC often. I graduated from high school there. I graduated from. I used to live in Maryland. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want nobody doxing me, but I'll say this: I used to live in Maryland. And I graduated from high school in Maryland. Okay, freezing off and on as you move. Okay, am I? I'm good now though. Tell me if I'm good now. This is peaceful. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Mm. Okay. It's not hot in NYC. Oh, you're in New York. Yes, I love New York. When I lived in Maryland, we were only 3 hours from New York. So I used to visit New York all the time. I love New York, Manhattan, Harlem, all of that. And thank you. Hey, yo, good to see you, Sharon. Okay, I'm good now. Thank you. Thank you. But yes, um, make sure you guys join me tonight, though. I It will be good tonight. I have my bestie Lamar. And shout out to Lamar. He is at 30,000 subscribers, which is so good. I never imagined. And what y'all don't know, me and Lamar need to do a story time because me and Lamar were actually I was a part of his organization, TFG, the Fault Group. Originally, that's when I started doing YouTube. So what people don't know is prior to me doing my channel, I used to be on Lamar's channel. And he has a whole organization there. He's a genius. He was my friend in real life. We are friends in real life. And I'm so proud of him. I will forever give him his flowers. He's accomplished a lot. He has a secret to what successful will be in YouTube. For me, I try to be as dedicated as him, but it's very hard. But make sure you guys check out the Real Estate Insider. He's now at 30,000 subscribers. So shout out to him. I'm, as I say for myself, I'm not new to this. I am true to this. So that was where I got my start. So for those that don't know, I got my start with Lamar. And I'm sure Lamar, you need to post some of our old videos to wrap up because it was so fun. Yes, Sharon. Yes, Lamar. Yes, congrats on the 30K. Yes. Sharon said, I'm in DC. They can come this way if they want. That's the only warning oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. But yes, I am true to this. I am true to this, and maybe me and Lamar will do a story time on the channel. He is my like my brother. He's my brother. Y'all know what's funny to me? Now I'm gonna try not to get messy. I'm gonna try not to get messy, but some of those people that drag me watch my friend. That is what is hilarious to me. Now Lamar is not in our sector, but there are people that mod for him now that watch his stuff that were never in our sector, and they're and it's just funny to me. And so I thought my husband stepped out here, so that's funny to me. Um, Regardless of situations that for me that have happened on YouTube, I am grateful for how that has shaped me, how I've grown as a content creator. There are some connections that I want to see, so y'all might see some connections in the future. Old collabs. I miss Cotty. I miss Candy. Um, Never had a falling out with these ladies. We just decided to do our own thing. And I feel like it's time for us to come together and do something again. So make sure you check us out. But yeah, I have people that have dragged me that are now watching Lamar, and I think that's funny. And the people that drag me, I wish them well. I, like I'm gonna be the mother. I'm gonna be the Mother Teresa. I wish them well. I don't have any hard feelings because I've never been any of these people in real life. So I know in these YouTube streets it gets crazy, but in the end, you got to do what's right for you. So, oh yeah, I'm gonna cut some cut some up and post. Yes, please post us. Hey Lamar, can you help me get started? Yes, yo, Lamar is that person. Yes. So yeah, all like people that I've collabed with in the past. The only one that I don't like is Bad Penny, and y'all know who Bad Penny is. That lady calls a lot of. She's an agent of chaos, and I'll say it. I don't like that lady because she messed up a lot of collaborations that I had with people. Well, I won't say this. I won't say she messed it up, but she made the water murky, and everything that is associated with her is very messy. And this was a lady that I respected. So Bad Penny, if y'all know who I'm talking about, I posted it on my community channel. This lady is very talented at what she does because I used to follow one of her Facebook groups. But it's like she loves the mess and she created a lot of mess. And I had to step away from that because that all of that stuff is very draining, and the mess on YouTube doesn't work. It doesn't always work, and a lot of times, like for myself, I like bringing content. I like talking about hot topics and having a good kiki. I'm trying not to talk too loud because my neighbors probably like, "What the hell is she doing?" But I like having a good kiki online. I don't like talking about people online because that was never the plight of my channel. But this lady pissed me off, and I it's no turning back from that. I will never allow this lady to be on my channel. If you're involved in the fuck shit, I'm gonna always call you out. And I don't care. I don't care who it offends, but I will always call you out. Prosperity said, I pray I never run into those people during my journey. Right. I know you're talking about. She definitely an agent of chaos and a liar, in my opinion. Yeah, she's a liar. She creates chaos. Um, she's created a lot of chaos in a lot of different sectors. And I don't know what her reason is. I know she probably thinks it gets her views. But I'll say this about her. The one good thing I can say about her is she's very talented, but she does not. I feel so cliche. I don't think she understands her worth. So that's all. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I can go into these YouTube streets, but I refuse to. I refuse to. But she better not come here because I'm gonna call her out. She went on somebody else's panel. I will never forget. And my mother, y'all, what y'all don't know is my mother had watched this. This lady went up on somebody else's channel and said that she was watching me and all this other stuff. I don't forget stuff like that. So watch me. Watch me. because I'm going to continue to excel. I'm going to continue to do me. I wish you well, but watch me. If you want to waste your time watching me and wishing evil on me, that more power to you, because I'm going to continue to do me, and I will never have anything bad to say. But yeah, you're not welcome here. There's some people that are not welcome here. Oh goodness. Yes. Yes. So what do y'all want to talk about? Because I feel like I was gonna go down a way. I will say this: I do miss Candy and Cotty, my sisters. I never had a falling out with them. We decided to stop doing the ladies' lounge, and we decided to do our own channels. Hopefully, we can all come together and do something, because these ladies are. That was a genuine relationship that I had with them, and yeah, I I don't wish any ill will towards them. I enjoyed them. They are beautiful black women. I enjoyed the time that I had with them. So yeah, hopefully a ladies lounge will come soon. Yeah. So it look as I talk about the YouTube streets, it's about to be more people. Prosperity said, "Why do these people watch people they don't like? It's dumb. I miss you guys." Oh, yes, we were on Tuesdays. Who was that said that? Sharon. We were on Tuesdays, Sharon. Maybe we will come back. When we ended, it was just so much going on. I'll say this about that particular situation: a lot of stuff when we did the gaslighting series, there were a lot of people that said we talked about things that we didn't even talk about, and it was put in a negative light. But you know what's funny to me, what's so ironic is originally, and I'm gonna say this, I'm about to name names. Originally, when we did the first live, we talked about how messy these YouTube streets can get, and we talked about how the subscribers can get, and I did name Evangelist Val, because I felt at that time when Evangelist Val was coming at me, it wasn't genuine. But I know Evangelist Val is a genuine person, but it took time for me to get to know her. And I know there's been drama with Evangelist Val. There's been drama with different people, but I still respect Evangelist Val. I respect all these other people. But initially, when we did that gaslighting live, that was about just how messy the YouTube streets can get. But for some reason, people took that gaslighting live and took it somewhere. They said we talked about people's husbands and all this other stuff, when that was not the case. If y'all actually watch the live, you will see what it was about. I feel like a lot of people did not watch the actual live to see what it was really about. It's a car driving fast in the background. But I feel like people didn't watch the actual live. And yes, make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like button. But me, Candy, and Cotty did not have ill intentions when we were doing our lives. We were three black women with different perspectives coming together. Me, Candy, and Cotty are very different. And so we wanted to come on here, have a good kiki, and say our opinions on different things. But yeah. And yes, just simply, it definitely can get messy with the subscribers. They want to see people argue and go off. Now that second live, now I will admit that did get messy. But hey, what can you expect? It got messy. I mean, it is what it is. There's no turning back. I can just all I can do is move forward. But I know I love those ladies. Um, but with everybody else that was affected, there's nothing I can do about that. I will say this, and I will live by this. I don't understand how that one content creator's marriage got shaded, because we didn't shade her in our live, but people told her that we shaded her in her live, and then my marriage got dragged. And y'all know what's funny? With my marriage, when I first married my husband, um, I people looked at my marriage with my husband as if I was putting my situation off on my husband, and they thought he was rescuing me. And it was funny when you go on YouTube, people thought otherwise. They felt like I was rescuing him. So in my situation, I will say this: me and my husband have a situation where we love each other. We have done very well together as a married couple. Financially, we are both college educated. We are both Black African Americans trying to make it in this world that is against us. We are raising these children, and that's all I can say about that. But I'm gonna keep it moving. Prosperity say yes. I like both Cotty and the other Candy. Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, those ladies. We with that channel, we were well, not with that channel, with that show. We tried to bring three different perspectives. And three different ideas because we were all different. So yeah, and I think all three channels we are doing all well. We've been able to go and post our content based off of what we're trying to bring to different people. Thank you, Prosperity, and just simply. But what else do y'all want to talk about? The sun is coming back out here in good old Georgia. Do y'all hear the crickets and now y'all see the sun shining on me? I feel like I'm burning. I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna get a tan in this sun. The sun tends to burn my skin. I should have put on some sunscreen. Let me see if I can move forward a little bit. Oh, hey, highly favored. Good to see you. But no, and it's funny to me when people say make YouTube fun again. YouTube is always fun. You get out of it what you put into it. So if you're putting in good stuff, you're gonna get good stuff out of it. So this has been fun though. I like the show with you and So Deb. Oh, thank you. Y'all know I love me So Deb. So Deb is my husband in another life. I can laugh at that. Hopefully my real husband don't hear me. So Deb is my husband in another life. But I love him. I have an umbrella, but storms messed it up. Usually when I used to come out here and shoot, I would shoot under my umbrella, but it got messed up. So I need to buy a new one. Oh, thank you, highly favored. Hi, Mrs. Edith. Yes, I need to get some sunscreen. Oh, yes, I want to talk about T.I.'s son. So I don't know what's going on with his son here in the good ATL. Um, T.I., y'all saw his post on the Shade Room. He tried to talk about how he told his son he ended up saying his son is going to end up in prison. And that's just sad. I don't know why his son wants to live the hood life. And I'm going to tell y'all this about myself. Now, I'm a person that grew up in the hood. I wasn't expected to do well because of my situation. I was raised by a single mom. And so I have a cousin who had a two-parent home. Everybody thought she was going to do well, and I'm doing better than her. I'm college educated, and I'm not going to say my hood education did whatever, but for some reason, when you don't go through it, when you haven't experienced it in real life, you take stuff like that for granted. And I feel like his son, because his son did not grow up in the hood, he doesn't realize why T.I. fought to, as much as T.I. is problematic, he doesn't realize how T.I. fought to give him a better life. And I feel like his son is he's going to have to learn the hard way, just like my cousin. My cousin, who grew up in the two-parent home, who had everything or had everything she wanted, had to learn the hard way. When you grow up in that hood, it's not a good place. People would not know this, but yes, I'm from the hood. Um, I was expected to not do well. I was a statistic, as they say. And so, ooh, flies flying on me. My mother fought hard. She made sure that she created an example that me and my sisters would go on, complete college, and break the cycle of what she had done in her past. But for some reason, these younger children think that is glamorous and it's all good. But no, the hood is scary. I remember, and before I get to y'all comments, I remember being at my grandmother's house. Somebody wanting to hide on the porch to somebody that was coming after them. So it was a shootout on my grandmother's porch. So I don't know. I just don't get it. When you don't have nothing with, like myself, I grew up with nothing. When you don't have nothing, you appreciate the quietness. I'm in the quietness now. You appreciate the quietness. You appreciate people trying to do the right thing, because growing up in the hood and hustling, and it's like you always got to be on guard. You always got to watch for people that want to swindle you. You always got to watch for people that want to take advantage of you. You got to watch for people that think you're vulnerable, especially with me being a young woman with a single black mom. People wanting to harm me because they thought I didn't have protection. They thought my father or no other man was there for me. So, and I'm not going to get teary eyed or whatever, but that is a real thing. Like, they just don't know what it's like to really try to protect yourself, try to create a better environment, because one, you're judged. Two, already people are counting you out. And hello, can y'all see me? Let me know if y'all can see me. My phone died. But what I was saying is, people don't know all the sacrifices and things that you're dealing with when you come up from those circumstances, and people are counting you out, and people are wanting to see you, like growing up with a single mom and everything that I've gone through. Everybody wanted me to fail, and people felt like I was vulnerable and wanted to come at you. You don't know what you're dealing with. And so for people to want to flock to that and deal with that, it's just crazy to me. It's not a pretty sight, and I don't know why people think that's so cute for it to be hood. And y'all hear my kids, I had to go in the house. But I don't know why people think it's cute to be hood. That's not, it's not nice. It's ugly. You got to deal with a lot of stuff, and it's something that I don't want to deal with. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. I'm in the house. They can't see her. My husband's telling my daughter to get out. My daughter's laying on me. But yeah. But with T.I.'s son, he thinks he's glamorizing the hood life, and it's not if he really grew up in the hood, he would realize it's nothing to glamorize, it's not fun. Like, that's not the life. It's not the life. And providing better for your children and doing right, yes, that's what's good. So let me know if y'all can see me. Okay. Oh, y'all see me now? My phone cut me off. Oh, shoot. I dropped some wine. Going out, Camille. My daughter going out. But yeah, the hood life is not good. And I don't know why T.I.'s son is thinking it's the best, because it's not. It's not. I hate that my phone went out because I wanted to sit outside. I dropped your wine. Your cup is down there. But yeah, I wanted to be on here longer. Prosperity said he's just a brat who saw his dad glamorize the hood life, so he's trying it out. Right. Let me find my glasses. I need to see what y'all are saying. Yes. He thought it. I don't know why he thinks the hood life is fun, because it's not fun. Struggling now. My mom, I will give her this. She was never on food stamps. She was never on government assistance. She always worked. So I never had to deal with that. But it was still hard struggling. It's been plenty of nights where we had a hot dog, Chef Boyardee, all of that. And it's not nice. So I don't see why anybody would want to live that life, because that was hard. And growing up, well, I'm from the Midwest. I'm not from the South. So think about it being cold and you poor, and sometimes your heat is off, because I went through my heat being off. I remember my 13th birthday, my our gas was off, because that gas is something we pay. My mother had to heat up water to wash our hair. We had to heat up water to take baths. All of that. That's not something that I like to talk about. My mother don't like to talk about that, but that's something that I went through. And it's not fun. That's not a fun life. So I don't see why anybody would want to flock to that. Why anybody would want to glamorize that, because it's not fun being poor. It's not fun being black and poor. And no offense to black people, but I'm black. So I only can speak about the black experience. And as a black young woman growing up, we were poor. Prosperity said, I thank God my kids aren't out in these DC streets. Right. We weren't out in the streets either. Thank God I had a God-fearing mother. I had a grandfather that was a preacher. So we had people helping us, but there were times where we went through stuff. And like I said, we didn't have gas sometimes. So we didn't have hot water. We had to warm that water up on the stove. It was a lot of times we didn't have a phone to use. This was before cell phones. I'm close to 40. I'm in my 30s, but I'm close to 40. So it was a phone that we couldn't use. It was a lot of stuff. Not to talk about this, but that's me. And if y'all use it against me, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all who use it against me. Because it's just real life. This is real life. I didn't come from the glamour and all of that. Now I can say for my kids, I can bring them up in a household with two parents that are college educated, and we can provide for our kids. But I didn't, just to let y'all know, I didn't come from the glamour. Amar said, I remember heating water on the stove to put in the tub. Right, that's what we did. Having to heat up water, it was just. I'm sorry, yeah, my phone was ringing. But it was a struggle at times, and that is not glamorous. And I don't know why T.I.'s son thinks that it is. And so for his son, With T.I. saying it best, his son is going to end up in prison because that's what's going to teach him. Hopefully he don't end up in a grave, because usually people like that just don't care and are caught up in that and either end up in the grave or in prison. So hopefully he ends up in prison and he learns his lesson. So, but I feel like this is taking a turn. This is taking a turn. I want to talk about something positive. Just simply said, I had a family member that went down the same path as King and got rude awakening, but thankfully received a warning. Exactly. So, yes. Yes. But let's change the subject. What else do I want to talk about? I'm feeling my hookah. I'm feeling good. What do y'all want to talk about? This has been fun with y'all. I need to go live like this more often. Candid conversations with the candy shop. Because this is fun. What else are we going to talk about? I don't want to talk about the YouTube streets because they're just messy. I don't get into all of that. I feel sorry for a lot of, well, I'm not going to say I feel sorry, but it's unfortunate with what's going on. But I want to talk about these celebrity topics. Prosperity said, you and me both. Mom made sure we all knew God for ourselves before she left this earth. I had a God-fearing mother who had a prayer line straight to God, and I know she's watching over us, helping guiding us right. And that is so good, Prosperity. So y'all be sure to check out me and So Deb and at the Real Estate Insider, Lamar, my bestie. We will be going live later at 9 p.m. Eastern. I think I'm going to get off here. I'm going to let y'all go. I might go do another Candid live later. Well, tomorrow. We will see. Well, all right. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Make sure y'all join me later. Make sure all of y'all show up. I'll talk to y'all later. And yes, Prosperity, we'll be talking about that. Sharon, we'll be talking about that tonight. So I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.